Hello everybody, and welcome back to Roads Yet Traveled. It has been a hot minute since I have recorded Roads Yet Traveled. I don't exactly remember what happened last time. I am assuming... Oh, it was the phone scene, wasn't it? Was it the phone scene? I think it was the phone scene. I'm like remembering the tone. Like, oh, the seems dour. We have Day, who cares? Was it the phone scene? Maybe we're past that. Don't quite remember. It was that big revelation that like time moved forward more for us, or yeah, like what years went by on Earth or something that we noticed on our phone. How do we connect to the internet? No idea. It's fine. It's fine. We'll get in there, right? I don't get out of bed. Oh, look, we're at like a shul. This isn't right. I know it isn't. But I can't tear myself away. There's a certain comfort in pretending to be home, feeling the spring breeze from the open window, listening to the noises coming from the halls, but they're unintelligible. A mockery of a crowd, not a single word out of the thousand sounds, even remotely human. They quiet as I approach the door. That is what that says. It's quiet. I'm like, is it quiet? Is it quiet? Is it their quiet? I got a little confused for a second, guys. They quiet as I approach the door, as if hiding, readying themselves to strike, but when I head out, they vanish. I think I know where to go. Heading down the hall, the voices urge me on. They sound even less like a crowd now, more like a choir. Excuse me. It's a thumbing and beating and mechanical and melodic and wrong. A broken aria sung in a million tongues, all rehearsing different verses. Let me take a drink real quick. My throat dry. It do be fine. The halls turn from hardwood to metal and the windows to portholes. It's almost cruel that this feels more natural. Taking a sharp turn, the world crumbles in on itself and... You're back on the space station. Wait, you're back here. This is where it happened, right? Oh, look at that sport dog. We love sport dog. Yup. Hello again, you benign architectural fault. Okay. What an odd way to say that. Have you come to take even more from me? Whisk me off to an even worse life? This is pointless. I know you're there. Skulk about all you want. It changes nothing. The voices persist, swelling until... I'm really losing it. I wonder how long it's been. I've kept my eyes closed for so long I can barely see what's in front of me anymore. My hands, my feet. Another wall. The lights flickered at some point. I think I even heard someone call to me, but I can't tell. I can't even bring myself to care for that. Care if they had. It could have been a dream. It would be so much easier if it was. An unknown amount of time passes as I restlessly writhe in the cold. This thin bed, a sorry excuse of a home. Hunger pangs come and go, but breakfast has already passed. I wonder how long it's been. It feels like a lifetime could pass in weeks here. Excuse me. I can't count every minute, every second, but I have to know. I have to know what I've lost, what I'm still losing. It's been 6 months, at least. I wonder if I'd have dropped out by now. If anything, I'm probably going to have to rewrite that essay next semester. I just hope they pick the same book. Maybe not. It was pretty bad after all. It would be summer now. Well, unless more time had slipped away already, which I don't doubt. It might be nice to go back in winter, even if I've had enough to the cold here as well. Here as is. I should probably get up at some point. I should get back to My fake job? Maybe tomorrow, if that ever comes. I wonder how long it's been. Fuck me, I feel like shit. I need to get up. I sit up carefully, making sure to make as little sound as possible, unmoving. I look for any signs of movement, and then I see it. A gentle shift in the blanket as they roll onto their back, letting out a soft groan. He must be asleep. Has it been a whole day already? More? What mark is it? It must be late if they're home and not out working themselves to death. What am I going to do, though? I could get them up, but I don't think I really want to talk right now. Rolling back onto bed, I stare listlessly at the ceiling, unsure of what to do or anything really. I don't even remember what I said to them. I was in such a panic. I mean, I broke my fucking phone. I really didn't think that through. It's probably useless now. Well, whatever was happening probably messed it up more than I did. I think I just cracked the screen more than anything. What was that anyways? It was static, but why? I've never seen a phone that's static on... have static on it. And why does it feel so... Huh. I guess I should get cleaned up a bit. Without any soap, because I still don't think we clarified if we have soap and shampoo. Even if I'm not going to really go anywhere. I'll probably just pace up and down the executive hallway. Maybe walk around the labs, I don't know. Quietly turning the sink on, I splash some water on my face and accidentally lock eyes with the thing in the mirror. Is it still me? It looks like me. It moves like I would. But can I still be me after everything? Managing to pull away from the thing, staring back, I sneak out and make my way into the hallway. Just as I thought, it's desolate at this mark. Making my way to the security door, I peek through. Pressing my face against the glass, I look both ways but don't see anyone. Well, if I get bored of pacing back and forth, I could always try my luck getting lost. It could be fun. I'm sure whoever I bump into would have a really good story for the rest of their lives. Or at least a great selfie. Heading back down the hallway, I sit on one of the benches and knead my hands together again. I think I cut myself last night. It's healed already. I think I need to apologize. Fuck. What am I doing? What do I have to apologize for? I'm the one trapped here. What is even going on? And why does... I need to move forward. I need to move on. Actually, it's rather long past due that I move on. Somehow. Whatever happened last night was just a cruel reminder. It was fucked up and... well, I'm not sure I want to claim it's supernatural just yet. I already have to believe in aliens. I don't think I'm ready to acknowledge ghosts exist just yet. But whatever it was, it's over. I can't let things out of my control run my life anymore. No matter how hard they keep trying. I think I handled that panic attack pretty well. Sleeping all day really does a guy wonders, huh? That aside, though, I should really apologize tomorrow. They didn't deserve that. What to do till then, though? Taking a walk sounds pretty tempting. I mean, the captain didn't give me this key for nothing. I'm pretty sure I know how to get to Doc's lab, at least without getting lost. I'll try to remember all the turns I take. It shouldn't be that hard. Damn. Really is early. Maybe I should have just stayed in bed. Why'd I even get up in the first place? I was thinking about my phone, and then I got up to go to the bathroom. Wait, did I get up? I thought I just... Okay. I've made it to the library. That's like halfway there. I'm pretty sure I took a right and then 2 lefts, then I went straight at the fork? Or something like that. For as many times as I've done this already with Doc, I figured I'd have it memorized by now. Anyways, Wait, am I forgetting something? Coming to a halt in the hallway, I stare aimlessly at the floor, trying to think if I'm missing something. It's an exercise in futility at the faint drone of the lights erase any wavering thoughts. Wait, is that erase? Is that what that said? Maybe it will come to me later. It's so damn quiet here, and I still haven't seen any other Karens either. These hallways still freak me out. But I'm sure I can brag about this to Marrowyn when he wakes up. I'm sure he'll only be slightly worried. It's fine, it's fine. Even if I get lost here, someone will find me. I'm not too worried about it. I just have to keep going. This seems about right. I'm definitely getting close now. I'd still love to know what time it is. I doubt I'm going to bump into the morning rush, but I really should be careful. I don't stay out for too long. I'd hate for Marrowyn to wake up and find that I'm not there. Although after last night, maybe that'd be expected. It's alright. I'll figure it out in the morning. Damn it. I really shouldn't have done that to my phone. If the monitor is all fucked up, how am I supposed to text anyone? That was so useful to have on hand, and now what? I have to wait for another one? Right after Tyre set it up for me, too. Patri's never gonna let me live this down. I'm such a fucking hypocrite, too. Right after I got upset about them taking it from me, I go and break the damn thing. So much for caring about what little I own here. This walk was supposed to help me de-stress, not make it worse. Maybe it's these hallways. They're quiet, but they aren't very relaxing. Maybe that... What is this? Arboreal? Is that what this word is? Thing Doc talked about would be nicer. If it's ever not so crowded. I could just sneak up there sometime if I can ever figure out how to read the signs. Speaking of, though, I thought I've almost arrived. Turning the final corner, I see the door at the end of the hall and march toward it. A bit of a spring in my step as I triumph in my little victory. Coming to the door, it doesn't open immediately, as I've come to expect. Maybe it's locked for the night. A bit surprised, I hit the button, clearly labeled down, and wait for it to open. The elevator doors open and I step inside. A wave of sudden nausea rolls over me. Wait. Only as the door begins to close does it dawn on me. I didn't walk to Doc's lab at all, did I? The fear only has a second to set in as the lights go out, and so do... Well, now some of those, like, back hallways, you know? What, this is where we chatted with Rowan before, right? Something like that. That was a good walk. But it's probably best I head back now. I wonder how long it's been. Probably no more than half a mark. But I can already feel myself getting tired again. I doubt I really need to sleep more. Maybe it's just the lights. Or my mood is tanking again. For as much shit I give my fake job, having something to take my mind off of things really helps. It lets me hang out with other Karens. Karanes? Which is itself is probably a good thing too. It was so lonely in that damn cell, without anyone. I do really enjoy hanging out with Doc. But I don't have a great grasp on Karain society as yet. As is, that's what it says. And I can't do that without meeting more people. But maybe I should worry about getting my monitor repaired first. Again. I really hope Tyre doesn't get upset about that. I know he has a lot to do as is. Not that I can understand any of it, but that doesn't mean he isn't busy. I mean, working on some device that can do whatever it does must take a lot of his time. He seemed pretty adamant it was important during our meeting with the captain. Even if she was a bit dismissive about it, and Marrowyn's not even sure, I'm not sure, he knows what the damn thing is at all. Artificial gravity and an energy source all bundled into one? I wouldn't complain. Well, except for the part where it might have pulled me halfway across the galaxy. That was a little uncool. Maybe there's a switch labeled reverse, and it just fixes everything. Well, while I should hold out some hope, even I know it won't be that easy. I'm sure once everything is settled down and Tyre has some real time to work, he'll figure out what's going on. Even if he can't, I know Marrowyn will hound him until he does. Still, how long has he been working on this thing? And it's only doing this now. I think he called it his life's work. Well, maybe he meant that figuratively, and he's just really excited about it. Oh man, I'm fucked. Wiping a small tear from my eye, I shake my head and carry on. The halls are a bit dirtier than I remember them, and the lights seem to be cutting out in places. Still, I think I'm heading the right way. It shouldn't be much longer till I get back. I wonder if I should even go to work today. I could just stay in our room, but I really don't want to cause any more trouble for Marrowyn. And it would be kind of awkward to just sit around all day. I'll figure out when I get back. I think I still have a few marks before their shift even begins. Well, this seems right. I think I'm only a few hallways away now. I have to keep descending down various ladders and bygone stairways, but I can tell I'm getting close when the cold starts to build up around my ankles. Something is getting very close. Damn, yeah. No matter what time it is, it's still early. My sleep has been getting so weird too. I wonder if it's those dreams that I've been having. I can barely remember them, but I feel like I had one just last night. This morning? Whatever. It's lost on me now, but it's fine. If anything, I'll just tell Marrowyn about it. I'm guessing he'll say it's just a stress response, and he's probably right, but still. Shit, I don't remember it being this cold down here either. Trudging forward, I begin to shiver slightly as the frigid tunnels that aren't hallways devour me. I'm so close to the room, I can't stop now. I know where it is, I have to get back there. They're waiting for me. Something is wrong. I'm not where I should be, fuck! Searing pain, blinding lights, and a haze of static cuts through my mind. Blistering, colorless specks, burning sounds of creation, and finally, a withered silence. Grasping for anything, I catch myself on a support pillar and retch up nothing. I feel like my insights are wrong. I need to get out. Okay, sir. I smash the wall, my hand pathetically fracturing against the cold metal. It bites like ice, but my limbs are numb. I stand back, blurry-eyed and afraid, and for the first time tonight, I see where I am. Somehow everything comes back to me. I remember getting up to leave, walking to the elevator and coming down here, but why? I didn't want to do that. The pain fades, the memory settled, and through it all, I'm alone in a dark tunnel. Hello? Something is wrong. Something is very wrong. As much as I suddenly remember coming here, I can't remember the path I took. Okay, signs. Roan showed me the signs. My breath fogs at what little vision I have as the cold grips my limbs. That headache came and went, but my hand is still sore from hitting the wall. The dim lights flicker on and off as I pass, and the failing motion sensors only allowing the most limited of vision as I trudge forward. Sleepwalking. Was I sleepwalking? It must have been something like that. But I think I was awake for it all. Do I just not remember it? If so, what else have I done and forgotten? Was it that dream? I slip, slamming into the ground with enough force to rattle my vision. I feel so weak, I can't remember. No, I don't want to remember. Pushing myself to my knees, I concentrate as hard as I can on what happened in my dream. I was in school and I sway to the side, catching myself on another pillar. I was in class, no. I left class. I made it into the hallway. That was a tunnel. That was a hallway, and I found the corner. I shoot up. Some of the malaise seems to have washed off. Was it all in my head? But why that corner? There was nothing there. There never was. That's why I picked it. To be alone. But why there? And was there anything else? I swerve around as I think I hear the faintest of sounds, not but a few hundred feet behind me. The lights have a certain flicker when they turn on and off, but I can't see anything. There were voices. Right, I heard something I couldn't understand. They were abstract and vague. They spoke in riddles and languages long dead, and just for me. I was alone there, wasn't I? No, that's not right. There's something else in my dreams. Something else. Something that reminds me it's not real, and a grim temple to what I'd left behind. A wake-up call. It's you. That's a friend. Look at this little guy. Look at these little veinies. He's just like, oh. That's what I get from looking at this. It's just, oh man. It's Monday. Through the lethargy and the pain, it takes me a moment to rationalize what I'm seeing. Yes, standing there in the dim light is the visage of the creature that seems to follow me. And yet, this is no longer a dream. Oh fuck! I fall back as I try to scramble away. Why is this thing here? What is it? All questions asked too late. I manage to get up and head away as fast as I can, the creature snapping in and out of existence behind me. This can't be a dream. It can't be here. There was always a boundary, some defined line, but this? Why is this here? Slamming into another pillar, I feel my arm ache and my body groan. I can feel my head starting to pound again, the sound of scraping metal behind me, the thrums and claws at my ears. I don't care if it's real or not. I don't want to fucking find out. Tunnel after tunnel, wire after wire, I dig myself deeper into the station, like I tick into a wild beast, clawing my way through, tearing flesh and vein just to escape. And yet, No matter how far I seem to run, I hear it. Always behind me. Always those same unintelligible words. It's thrumming. It's static. It's speaking. It's not. It's coming. It's broken. It's working. It's not. Catching my breath, I retch up something foul and force myself forward. The lights crackle with the approach of the beast. Yelling won't help. No one's here. I just have to keep going and going until it ceases to care, ceases to be. I must be getting close now. To something, anything I can see. Another ladder? It descends even further into the dark. I could care less, I take it. The same again. More tunnels. A labyrinth so cruel that Minos himself would cry. No time. Picking a direction, I run. Sneakers? Oh, I run sneakers pounding on the frosted floor. I see, I understand. I don't know why I forgot what the word sneakers was. I'm like, what is this mysterious word? Who knows? Shit! The ringing starts, and then only does my vision come back. My mouth tastes like iron, but that's not what worries me. I can barely move, and I hear it getting closer and closer. And as soon as the lights flicker on, it appears, gently standing in front of me, looking down. Sullen, eyeless sockets, fleshless fur, and empty desires. In the single moment, bleeding and cold on the floor. I've never hated football more. What do you want? I can barely bleed out a thin excuse of a question as I force myself up, propped against the wall. I can make it to my knees, but no more. It does not respond. In fact, it does not move at all, standing only a yard away. I feel it measuring me up. This is it, the moment before I die. But it never comes. Swallowing down a bitter taste, I try and inch myself away, only for its head to whip up at a blistering speed. If it were alive, I'd be worried for it. But I cast no fear over something so fetid and empty. Twitching, its head levels towards mine, in some cruel acknowledgement, a sickening squelch as something moves under its false skin. Moves is too kind of a word. It writhes. Something is racking the beast with pain until... But by the fucking eye! It is empty no longer, and horrid sounds and terrible smell emanate from the limp corpse. Not meat, no. It's too old, unwanted. Didn't realize I was reading Glypnir. Carrion? The thing in front of me is a carrion of the mind. A thought discarded and forgotten, left to rot. Made manifest only in the space between my eyes and the rest of the universe. You're not real. It's a pathetic excuse. Something a child would scream at. The monster under the bread. It is real, and it knows it. My head is heavy, No, not this. I remember now. This has happened before. It's raining. No, shut up! I don't want to hear! Through the veil, I watch stars fall. Stop it! Stop it! And yet, among them, a jewel. Convulsing, I catch up more wet nothingness as I feel my very thoughts burn to ash. They were of no use to us anyways. I catch it and throw it back. No matter how many times it falls through, it's never enough. I don't know how I'm still standing. I know it. That pain of failure. I don't think that will be for much longer. I feel my senses cut out as wings beat overhead. How insular they must be. Carrion creatures feasting upon dead thoughts, rotten ideals. The void, ignorant to their intrusion, cares neither way, only fearing the dawn that never comes. A dawn that must not come. It is beckoning. That piercing nothingness burns into the back of my skull. Reach out. Wet fur, slow? What is this word? Slows? Against my sickly skin, as I awake only to find myself clutched by the monster in front of me. My hands in its only remaining paw, unable to move away. I feel another retch coming on as cables writhe and organs leak onto damped faux fur. I remembered that word. I try to meet its eyes, but it's cast those aside. What do you want? I try to pull away, but its decrepit grip is like stone. Then why? Why? Doesn't it just die? Please, let me go. Then I hear it. A sound coming from the monster. Sickening and rhythmic, like the dying of an old clock. No, it is not dying. It is just beginning. A heartbeat. Something so profoundly beautiful and alive as has never sounded more dead. It spasms with undulate glee as pulses of life rack through it, painful as all creation is. Harder and harder, I try to pull away, only for its grip to tighten. Eye to eyeless mound. I hear those words one more time. Those dead rhythms of forgotten secrets, they still fall on deaf ears. By the eye. What? Did you say something? What is this? Oh, a T sound? What do you want? Tucker? What? In a single blink, it's gone. Taking only a moment to recover, I snatch my arm back from the air and hold my wrists. It's dry, minus some sickly sweat. What was that? What was the point of all of that? Alright. I'm gonna end the part here, everyone. So I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you guys around!